Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu, dear sister. Alhamdulillah, Allah has guided you to His path and you're doing all that you can to implement it into your life. But unfortunately, it seems that it's your husband, who is a Muslim, is born into a Muslim family, doesn't seem to be encouraging you in the best possible way. But Alhamdulillah, you've done the best thing. You're reaching out for advice, which is always a good thing before even considering divorce. I know you said there that it is something that you contemplated, but definitely seeking some advice and looking for some assistance, first of all, it's always the first step in making sure you can do all you can to make the marriage work. Especially in Islam, where marriage is viewed with such high regard as well. There's so much benefit that can come out of a marriage if it's done according to Islamic principles. So it's definitely best to make sure you do all you can to make it work first. And it's certainly something that you're going to need to be patient with, especially when it feels like things are not going to get any better. But definitely with patience, with perseverance, and with prayer to Allah, things can become a lot easier, first of all. So definitely give things a go, first of all. There's a few different steps that you could take, first of all, to try and make things easier, to try and assist your marriage, and perhaps encouraging your husband to do so as well. So first of all, you might begin by being a good example to him. If he asks you to do anything haram, then simply don't, because certainly we are told to obey our husbands, but if it is haram, then it's both in your interest and in his interests that you decline to do anything haram, because not only is it going to be a sin for you, but it would also actually be a sin for him as well, because he's encouraging you to do it. So it would go down as a sin for him as well if you do what he asks you to do, if it is haram. So certainly in the case that he's asking you to do something haram, then don't. I would definitely advise you not to do that, because it's a sin for you and for him. And if he's not happy with your choice to decline to do haram things with him, then let him know, not that it's because you don't want to do it, not that it's because you don't want to sin, but also because you don't want him to take the sin as well. If you do the haram thing, then he's going to have to take the sin as well, and he's going to be questioned on that as well. So let him know that it's for his sake as much as it is for your own why you are declining to do this haram things. In the meantime, continue to practice Islam, continue to pray, and remain firm in your faith. But let him see you do this as well. Be a good example to him. So when you go to pray, let him see you praying. Let him see you doing all these things, that he might be encouraged to join you. But you might also, when you're praying, you might gently invite him to join you as well. Not being forceful, just being gentle with him. Likewise, maybe if you're doing a voluntary fast or if you're reading the Quran, then ask him if he would like to join you. Just be gentle with it, in encouraging him to join you in these Islamic activities. So for example as well, it might be that he's better able to read Arabic than you. So you might ask him to give you some assistance with reading the Quran. And this as well will help to empower him and have some kind of positive association with engaging in Islamic activities like reading the Quran. And this will help him also to be more integrated into Islamic activities as well, and give him a sense of empowerment and just gently bring him back into the fold of Islam as well. And certainly as a new Muslim, you will need some kind of support as well. There's so much to learn. So don't let any negative experience about Islam that you're having with your husband deter you from Islam. So build friendships with other sisters in the local masjid or in your local community, so that you can have this ongoing support and be in the company of good people too. And in the meantime, do continue to patiently persevere with your husband, but on the side you will also have this additional support and help from other sisters as well, who will be able to help you, will be able to teach you about Islam and grow in Islam as well. And it might also be that you meet with sisters who have husbands as well, and you might invite them for dinner or something, to invite your friends with their husbands as well to come for dinner. And that way your husband will also be in the company of other brothers as well, who might also be able to encourage him in Islam and just generally in life as well. I know you say he spends a lot of time in bed, but if he's got other friends, there's other brothers around him to encourage him as well, then this can also be a good support. So the way you can do this could be by the sisters that you're mixing with, ask them to come for dinner and bring their husbands along as well. So your husband can have company and can have this social interaction as well. And inshallah, in time, this will help him to build on his Islam and get closer to Allah. But like I said, it is a process that you do need to be patient with. It's something that, you might feel at times that you want to give up because things are not quite going as you want them to, but be patient and keep praying to Allah, and inshallah, he will see the light and gradually he will come back to Islam, inshallah. So may Allah continue to guide you on the path of Islam, and may He continue to bring your husband back to the path of Islam as well. And may He bring peace and happiness between the two of you, and may He bring a contented marriage to you that will bring you peace and happiness in both this life and the next. Ameen.